Well, there was some great play from both men at times in that men's singles semi-final. We're down to our last semi-final of the day. It's the women's doubles with Chae Jung and Kim So-young from Korea up against Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara of Japan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the technical officials march in.
让我们欢迎裁判员进场。
So a look at the draw then in this women's doubles semi-final, the draw from quarter-final stage. You can see there Korea are guaranteed a place in the final with our other semi-final later on today, an all-Korean affair. Who knows, it might be two Korean pairs in tomorrow's semi. Matsumoto and Nagahara of Japan will be doing everything they can to prevent that here in our televised semi.
Umpire, Chong Jing-ben, Chinese Taipei.
主审钟景峰，中华台北。
Service judge, Chen Qingku, Rock, Chinese Taipei.
发球审陈清谷，中华台北。
Now, please welcome the women doubles semi-finals.
让我们欢迎女子双打准决赛选手进场。
From Korea, Chae Jung and Kim So-young.
来自韩国蔡佑珍、金昭映。
Well, you can hear the announcements from the crowd here. Our Korean women's doubles semi-finalists
From
Chae
Japan,
Jung and Kim
Mayu
So-hyung.
Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara.
来自日本松本真由、若蔡永元。
And their opponents in first, Wakana Nagahara, followed by Mayu Matsumoto of Japan. So players and officials ready, umpire with the toss of the coin.
Black.
Red.
Only red. Black. Red. Four. Who receive?
Kim.
Kim receive. Okay. Kim receive.
So the Koreans win the coin toss. At least that's what we believe has just happened. There seems to be some confusion down there. Three different nationalities and they're all speaking English. So I guess we can forgive them for the communication breakdown. We'll wait to see the result of that coin toss when the match starts. But let's introduce the players. Chae Jung, the 22-year-old from Busan in South Korea. Currently ranked 33 in the world with her partner Kim So-hyung. (24 years of age from Daegu. They haven't been playing together all that long. These two, both of them, have been very much further up the women's doubles world rankings with different partners. What a thrilling match it was yesterday, though, against the Malaysians. Almost an hour and 20 minutes that one went on for. The number 3 seeds, Lim and Yap, finished 21-15 in the third. Today they're up against Mayu Matsumoto, 21 years of age, from Hokkaido in Japan. Capable of a decent performance, these two. I've seen them in Grand Prix gold finals in the past. Matsumoto with her partner Wakana Nagahara.
Ready to play.
Also from Hokkaido and also aged 21. They're currently ranked 59 in the world. Close to the top 30 just 4 or 5 months ago. And they have had a tough week. Second round match, 72 minutes. Yesterday's quarter-final, 69 minutes. Both of those going to 3. Our umpire from Taipei, Chung Ching-Feng. His service judge also Taipei, Chen Ching-Ku. First time these two pairs have met in competition, no head-to-head to speak of. Surprises me somewhat, similar in rankings and ability and similar in age.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chae Jung, Young, Korea. And on my left, Mayu, Matsumoto, Wakana, Nagahara, Japan. Chae Jung to serve to Mayu, Matsumoto. Level, play.
So the Koreans with the serve in that blue and yellow strip. Bottom of your screens nearest us. Good anticipation from Mayu Matsumoto.
Service over. 1 love.
It's going to be a really intriguing affair, this one. The Japanese with very much a preferred formation. Matsumoto at the back, using her power. Nagahara trying to set up the attack from the net. It's whether the Koreans can turn them round. Oh, it's a great opening rally, but some confusion
2 love.
in the Koreans' camp. Kim on the left, the right-hander. Chae on the right, at the time the left-hander, and their forehands in the middle of the court. Some communication as to whose shot that was.
2.
Well, Matsumoto happy to defend for a moment.
Service over. 3 2.
Good direction on the smash from Nagahara,
4, 2.
splitting their opponent's defense once again.
Service over.
That drive from Nagahara lacking any real pressure.
4. Service 4, 4. Service over. Five, 3.
Chae Jung with the service fault. Oh, what a rally. Oh, the net cord. And Matsumoto aware enough to pounce. Wow, the net cord taking all the pace off the shuttle from Nagahara's
6,
drop.
3. Play.
Great serve, Nagahara.
7, 3. Service over. 4, 7.
Yeah, the error on the drive.
5,
Matsumoto
7.
perhaps just a tad close to the net. Yeah, well played, Kim. Keeping the pressure on Matsumoto until she had the weak lift. Well, you can see how weak that lift was.
6,
Barely halfway up the
7.
court.
Service over. 8, 6.
Yeah, good judgment from Matsumoto, well left.
9, 6. Roll.
Yeah, well placed drive into the body of Nagahara.
Service over. 7, 9.
Straight down that racket line once again into the right hip and right shoulder. Great play, Nagahara with the well-aimed smash so that Matsumoto could
Service
follow
over.
up.
10, 7.
None of these players on court have advanced this far in Chinese Taipei Open before. The Koreans both played last year with different partners.
11, 7. Interval.
Chae pulled out in the opening round, whereas Kim went on to make the quarter-final. She was number 2 seed here that year, but couldn't advance past the quarters. The Japanese, in contrast, a round 1 defeat in 2015 and a round 2 defeat on their debut here back in 2014. But it's going much better for them this year, the Japanese, and in front once again, 4 points the difference, 11-7 here in this opening game of the semi-final.
Eleven, 7. Play. Twelve, 7.
Well, the Koreans asking for a change of shuttle, but not awarded by the umpire. The Japanese happy to continue. Good defense from Japan. But the pressure's too much for Nagahara, turning the smash across her body.
Service over. 8, 12.
Yeah, well played.
Service over.
Seeing the space at the front, just playing
13,
soft.
8.
Great touch from Kim, turning that cross court. Well, a good angle from Chae.
Service over. 9, 13.
She lacks the power, perhaps, Chae Jung, in comparison to the other 3 players on court. More of a mixed double specialist, you'd argue. She's still ranked somewhere around the top 10 in the world in mixed. Kim and Chae finding some good angles. But so far the Japanese defense standing up strong. And they're back on the attack. Another net cord from Nagahara. Oh, it's a good finish from Chae in the end. That forehand lift didn't have the length. Too easy for Chae to take it early.
10, 13.
Yeah, well played again. Chae able to get up early and hit down.
11, 13.
Well, no real pressure on the return of serve from Matsumoto. Perhaps she expected the flick, or perhaps her strings were already gone.
12-13.
Oh, clever from Matsumoto, drawing Kim in and then playing over her head. Yeah, and again, so much like the Japanese, the Korean pair favour a particular formation with Kim at the back. The Japanese doing as much as they can to get Chae to the back and
13-0.
keep her moving.
Fourteen, 13.
Too easy for Chae in the end. And it's the Koreans in front for the first time in this game. Well, terrible judgment from Kim. That was never
Service
going
over.
out.
14-0. Fifteen, 14.
And that small lead for Korea just lasting a couple of points. Yeah, well played, Matsumoto. The racket preparation and footwork was perfect in that rally. I was watching her throughout.
16-14.
Sensed the right opportunity to step forward and keep the pressure. Some great variation from the Koreans in attack. Mixing up smash with slower drop shots.
15-16.
And Matsumoto with a slice of her own, just taking the power off the shuttle.
17-15.
Bringing it down more steep and slowly just catching Chae off guard. It all happens so quickly in some of these rallies, but some incredible decision making.
18-15.
In the smallest of moments.
Service over. 16-18.
Nagahara perhaps just a few inches too far back behind her partner when serving.
Oh. 17-18.
could see them trying to keep Chae at the back and then stepping forward at an opportune moment to take away the attack, but they've done well, the Koreans, to spin things round, and good pressure. And they're back on level terms at 18 all.
18 all.
Oh, great defense from Nagahara, but it's too much.
19 18.
Good pressure from Korea to keep the attack on her. Yeah, well left.
Service over. 19 all.
Well, the momentum shifting this way and that. No surprise, the flick serve from Nagahara trying to get Chae to the back of the court immediately. Oh, but she's strong at the front. Well placed.
20.
Driving backhand,
Game point.
drawing
19.
Matsumoto out of position.
Game.
Well, great pressure from the Koreans to
First
finish
game won
off
by
that
Jung,
opening game.
Yoong. 21-19.
The momentum was this way and that. This match really could go anywhere. Very thoughtful approach. A lot of tactics involved in trying to keep Chae at the back from Korea. Trying to keep Matsumoto at the front from Japan. And not much in the scoreline. It's Korea who take the opening game, 21-19.
Second game. Love all. Play.
So it's Chae with the serve for Korea. One game in front in this women's doubles semi-final. And so far as many of the games have gone today,
1 love.
that far end of the court where the Koreans are currently has been the preferred end. Whether that has an impact in this semi-final or not, we'll see as it unfolds, but
2 love.
certainly the Koreans in a good position at the moment. Oh, that one on the line.
Service over. 1 2.
Yeah, and a good drive. Called in, poor judgment from Kim.
2 all.
Better judgment this time, that one
Service over. 3
falling well long of the back
2.
line. Well, Chae with the ambitious, almost a left leg jump out. Anticipating badly and getting caught off balance.
3 all. Service 4 4. Service over.
Oh, Matsumoto with the foot fault, I believe.
4 3. Five, 3.
Well, a service fault and then a return of serve fault. At this level of women's doubles, you can't afford to give away 2 points that cheaply. And there's a third.
6 3.
So pressure on Japan now. They can't let this second game run away with them.
Service over. 4 6.
Good flick serve, Nagahara.
5 6.
Enough to try to force something special from Chae. Oh, good power from Chae this time.
Service over.
Nagahara with the missed time defense.
7 5.
Well, it's been quite a scrappy start to this second game.
8 5.
A couple of unforced errors and a few errors which shouldn't really be happening at this level of women's doubles.
Chae! 9 5.
error this time from Kim on the backhand drive.
6-9.
And again, the Koreans wanting to change the shuttle, but the Japanese having none of it. Well, is that another string? It sounded like it. Yeah, Nagahara off to change her racket.
Chae. Ten, 6.
Chae with a good serve and a good follow-up. 5 points the lead and a game to the good. It's the Koreans looking in control of this women's doubles semi-final at this stage. 11-6.
Eleven, 6. Play.
Yeah, good judgment from Kim. The return of serve very long.
12, 6.
Great reactions
13,
from Chae.
6.
Good anticipation with the forehand drive.
Fourteen, 6.
Well, full of confidence now, this pair from Korea.
Service over.
If they can make their way through this game, it might be the third Grand Prix Gold
7,
final they've made in the
14.
last 9 months or so.
Service over. 15, 7.
Well, this is a better rally. Great defense. Oh, just didn't have enough to get back over the net.
Service over. 8, 15.
What a smash from Kim, straight down the line. A change of power,
Service
catching
over.
Matsumoto off guard.
Sixteen, 8.
Oh, Chae in very early. Oh, well played, Japan. Nagahara with the backhand, turning the shuttle back across Kim.
9-16.
Forcing her to change grips, but not quick enough. Oh, well played, Chae. Great reactions, great control to keep that in court.
9.
Oh, the layoff was perfect from Chae. Coming in fast.
18.
The backhand grip, it looked like the drive was coming. Good deception, 18-9 now, Korea.
Oh. Service over. Ten, 18.
Chae playing soft to try to keep at the front of the court. Kim pressurizing, but they get mixed up. Nagahara with the finish. It appears on occasion sometimes
18.
trying too hard to adopt some kind of strategy and format. Sometimes they could do with just playing on instinct instead of trying to force a rotation.
Service over. 19-11.
Disaster for Japan, though, that error, that serve into the net, for me, has thrown away any hope, really, now they have of trying to turn this match around.
20, match point 11.
And a great second game for Korea. Chae with the serve, match point.
Oh. Service over. 12-20.
Well, a good flick serve from Nagahara, trying to mix things up and get Chae to the back. Oh, well left. Matsumoto pulling out of that at the last second.
13-20.
Well, 2 match points saved. How many more can Japan hold on to? Oh, the net cord, and it doesn't come back. The apology from Chae. But at that scoreline, it was only going to be one result, really. Chae Yu-jung and Kim So-young of Korea ease their way into tomorrow's women's doubles final.
Match won by
A tight
Chae
first
Yu-jung,
game, a very,
Jung
very impressive
21-19,
second for the Koreans.
21-13.
Matsumoto and Nagahara of Japan just didn't quite have enough today. They really needed that opening game. But it's the Koreans that make their way to tomorrow's final. And the scoreline 21-19, 21-13. So that concludes our televised semi-finals for you here today at the Chinese Taipei Open. Go Jinwei had too much for Haruko Suzuki of Japan. The Malaysian came through the women's singles, 2 games to love. Chen and Wang of Taipei, well, they struggled at one stage, but they did enough and looked really good towards the end against Choi and Lau of Malaysia. They came through that one 2-1. Very impressive mixed doubles performance from Seo and Kim Ha-na, the former world #1 in the mixed. They came through that one 21-13, 21-6 against Isrianet and Cho Chuong. To the delight of this home crowd, Xu Tianchen was too good in the end for the youngster from Malaysia, Lee Zijia, in the men's singles. That one 21-12 in the third. And we've just seen a very impressive Korean women's doubles performance. Chae and Kim taking out Matsumoto and Nagahara, 2 games to love. That concludes everything from us here today in the semi-finals. We look forward to seeing you back here again tomorrow, same time, for the Chinese Taipei Open Finals Day. We'll see you all then. Thanks for tuning in.